One of the greatest advices I got on this channel came from a family member. He said, or he advised, that I should not respond to everybody, including himself, all the time on this channel. It's timeless, it's a great advice, but I still feel that I have an obligation to give responses to a lot of issues, especially if not talking would lead to my being misrepresented. A gentleman that follows the channel was asking if I do not believe in archaeology. I was tempted to ignore the question because I'm an archaeologist. And I discovered, I think my archaeological discoveries about the Igbo people tell the story of the Igbos much more than the archaeological discoveries of any other person. I was the first person to discuss with any level of responsibility the Ofo. So to get the question, so you don't believe in archaeology, was somehow provocative. But as the Igbos will say, people have a right to ask questions, and if you open a YouTube channel, you have a responsibility to respond, clarify issues, give good and honest information. And what brought all this about, I will use anecdotal evidence to make my case. There is a general consensus in academia, which I work in, that the ancestors of modern human beings originated from a part of southern, what we would call Eastern Africa now. No existing civilization today claims that they are those people that produce the human race. Nobody makes such a claim. That would be irresponsible. The Ethiopians and the Kenyans are not claiming that it was they who are described as, who are speculated anyway, to be the ancestors of the human race. Likewise, a skull carbon dated and speculated to be 10,000 years old was found at Iwo Ileru in Yoruba land. No real Yoruba scholar would claim that that skull was the skull of a Yoruba person, even if it was found in Yoruba land. And on this channel, I have said time and time again that if we find a skull that is 6,000 years old, even 3,000 years old, even 2,000 years old, if we are responsible, if we find this skull in ancient Israel, we can't swear that it belonged to an ancient Israelite, because there were other peoples that lived on the land. If it is 6,000 years old, the Canaanites were probably there before the Israelites. The skull could be that of a Canaanite. We will bring this down to Igbo land. No responsible scholar has gone to any conference and said that they saw anything in Igbo land that is 3,000 years old. What we find are people going to Wikipedia and claiming that they found this or that. But if you find anything that is 1,000 years old in Igbo land, and you cannot connect it to the contemporary Igbo, to Igbo culture, you can only speculate that what you find that is 2,000 years old is related to the contemporary Igbo. It will only be speculation. It will only be speculation. This is how things work. The Igbo people, different rules cannot be made for you. We found this axe here. We found this at ledger here. For God's sake, how do you know that these things were not products of people that lived in the land before the Igbos came there? Do you think the Igbos we are the first people to live in Igbo land? The Arabs are in Egypt today. Nobody is contesting Egypt with the Arabs. The language is Arabic. The rulers are Arabic. But we all know that the ancient Egyptians were not Arabs. In Igbo land today, the language is not even Igbo. Brain Jota visited Mike Ejaga. English was spoken throughout the visit in Enugu State. So, why make such fatuous claims? If you find something that is 10,000 years in Igbo land, if you find, because I've not seen any evidence that anything was found, and you begin to think that what you found that has been tested is a product of the contemporary Igbos. I repeat what I said because this person that was asking if I believed in archaeology went on to say that the Igbos were called Ndibo. How is he sure that the Igbos spoke Igbo 1,000 years ago? No contemporary Englishman, except he studied it in university, understands Shakespearean English, and that's even a written language. The Igbo language, spoken when I was young, when I was younger, is markedly different from the Igbo spoken today. My mother did not know, my mother even did not know 20 as Iriapo. She knew it as Ohu. It's a pity that we have to keep on going round and round over things that you will expect people to understand. But if people understood everything, why would I need a YouTube channel? I opened the YouTube channel to help those who are willing to be helped. Thank you.